Right, so we've got the front barrel okay, back barrel knackered.
This is on the UL, yeah?
This is on the UL, sorry, yeah. So what I want to do is just take the carbon off around here. Yeah?
Okay.
So take the rings off, pop the rings in, see what kind of gap we got, put the piston in, see what kind of slack we got.
Yeah.
Because there's no point. What he wants, what the customer wants, because that's so worn out,
yeah,
you'd have to go to probably a plus 80 or a plus 100 piston. He doesn't want that. He wants to keep them matched, whatever they may be. He wants to keep them matched.
Okay.
So if you have to go 10 thou over on that one and put a 30 in, he wants that one sleeved and a 30.
Okay.
Okay, so we've just got to see how bad this one is.
Okay.
Realistically. So that's our top ring. Come on. That's our middle ring. And that's our bottom ring. So scrape the carbon out of here so we can pass it through okay. I think that's basically what has done all the damage, is it was running so rich, it's built up so much carbon and it sucked it down the sidewall.
Seems to be quite a crude way of doing it, you know, scraping it off with a knife.
You won't do it any damage.
No.
Right, that's good enough, I think. I want a bit more there, hold on. Right, bit of cloth, all that through. Okay, so we know we've got some light scoring in this one, but it's not the end of the world. Piston isn't that damaged at all, so not the end of the world on that. Right, it's got the worst of that off. Right, so we'll pop our top ring in, give it a wipe.
So you're now going to measure the gap.
Yep. See what sort of ring gap we got. And you just push him in like that. Get your piston. Push him down square. Massive came the cry. That's no good to man or beast. That's 32 thou. Should be 10, like 8 to 10 thou probably. I haven't checked, but 32 thou is no good.
No.
At all. I don't know what the specs are, but I know they're not 35 thou.
Yeah.
So that's miles too big. That'll just give you blow by, which is probably why it's all carboned up as well.
Definitely.
Secondary ring. Still miles too big. Yeah, you've got to be looking probably, I think it's 2 thou per inch of bore is a rough guide, isn't it? I think it's 2 thou per inch of bore, Robin, isn't it?
Something like that, I think.
Yeah. Well, they're no good to man nor beastie. That's just a complete waste of time.
So what's the plan to rectify that then? Re-sleeve?
No, because it's a 20 thou piston. Right, so that sits... Let's get my orientation right. That's the front barrel. So that sits... From looking at the bike, Right, that's the front of the bike. Exhaust coming out. There, yeah.
Yeah.
Inlet going in there. Carburetor that side. So now, your piston, we now know the gudgeon pin runs that way.
Yeah.
So you measure pistons that way, opposites to the gudgeon pin, yeah? That's too loose.
Yeah.
I mean, we know it isn't damaged, but if you're going to put a sleeve in that one and do it, you might as well do the other one and get it right.
Yeah.
That's 4 thou. So that's shot shit, basically.
Yeah.
You should be able to put 1.5 thou feeler gauge down there, and it will drag the piston up.
Yeah.
With no rings in it. So yeah, so basically you should have 1.5 thou, and that should drag. You should be able to pull the piston up with the drag on the 1.5 thou feeler gauge.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's too much slack in that. And try it at the bottom of the bore. So still too loose.
Yeah.
So there's no point in measuring that one at all, because it's at it completely. I'll take this one over, that one over. So basically it's see what they can clean that one up to.
Yeah.
To let me know. I'll have to take all the measurements over there, like standard bore and all that sort of stuff. See what that one will clean up to, and then sleeve that one to match on another piston.
And the one you just measured, how are you going to get that measurement down?
Well, they'll know it exactly. I'll give them your standard bore dimension. We know it's on plus 20 pistons.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is too loose on plus 20. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to get piston slap whatever happens.
Yeah.
So what they'll do is say, right, they'll clean that bore up.
Yeah.
And if they can get away with plus 30,
Yeah.
then you order a plus 30 piston for the front
Okay.
and a plus 30 piston for the back, and then they'll sleeve that one to plus 30.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, because that's best will in the world. That ain't gonna work.
No.
It's too much slop in it.
So the options really are new pistons or re-sleeving.
It's new pistons. You still got to rebore that one. That one you could rebore. You could take that one out to 100 thou.
Yeah.
But it'll cost you, because they can't do it in one cut. They'll have to do it in 3 or 4 cuts.
Yeah.
So it'll cost you 3 or 4 rebores.
Yeah.
Whereas putting one sleeve in is just one cut, press the bore in, and then hone it to size.
Yeah.
So it works out cheaper to do it that way than trying to do it any other way, realistically. I'll take it all over there, get them to have a look and see what they can do first of all, because Robin sent him an email, but the email we got back said we need to see it, which is fair enough, you know.
What's the tolerance on gap?
Probably 5 thou. Have a look in the book.
Okay.
Engine lubrication, engine overhaul, 37 to 91. If in completely overhauling engine and putting in like new condition for a long period of further service, cylinders show more than 2 thou wear, they should be refinished to the next oversized step and fitted with new pistons.
So 2 thou.
2 thou, and we could get 5 in and out of it easily, so it's way over. 3.3125 standard bore plus 20 over equals 3.325. Size to which cylinder should be refinished. So whatever size pistons, that you know that 3.125 is your standard original bore.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, that's it. Ring gaps. Let's have a look at that. Piston rings. Right, piston rings must have a proper side clearance in the ring grooves. In new assembly, this is 4 thou, so that's up and down on the piston, yeah?
Yep.
Check with thickness gauge as shown in figure 76. Maximum permissible side clearance is 8 thou. Standard ring gap between the ends of the rings when inserted squarely in the cylinder bore is 10 to 20 thou, which is quite large, but we're way over 35.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
yeah. Check each piston ring gap, piston and cylinder with the top end of a piston about half an inch from the top end of the cylinder, which is what we did. Blah blah blah. Yeah, so it needs both pistons doing as such. The valve guides aren't bad at all for one of these, so that they'll live, but you can see how much blow-by and carbon's built up on it. That's the inlet valve, right? That shouldn't have any carbon on it at all, nothing. So just get a bit of cardboard and mark them out so we know where they came from. Right, so we're on the front cylinder, inlet, exhaust. That's that one. Nothing to worry about in there. I mean, they run loose anyway, but yeah, look, again, your carbon, but it's just been running very, very rich. They'll all need lapping in, but that's not an issue. One. Hey, that don't happen very often. Again, that's fine. That's the test you do.
Yeah.
The pop test, but that. So that's an inlet valve. Shouldn't have any. That should be clean as a whistle. So that's probably the blow-by on the rings.
Yeah.
And possibly valve adjustment out, or you can't mess the cam timing up that much on one of them, it just won't run.
Yeah.
So yeah,
all telltale signs, isn't it?
Yeah. Massive blow-by on that one, huge, to the point that's got so much carbon on it you won't even get the valve out.
Wow. Okay.
Right, let's clean that up because that one could be too worn. Yeah, there's not enough play in those. I mean, they're in amazingly good condition.
Yeah, considering
the rest of it, yeah. There's a little bit there, but nothing. You can't run these tight anyway.
the carbon's protected it, isn't it?
Well, if they get too much carbon on them and they're too tight, they'll just lock them up.
Right.
Seize when they get hot. That's fine. I need to sit down in a minute, write all my dimensions out, then shoot over and just get them to give us a quote.
Yeah.
That's all we can do in it. There's no point in trying to get rings out of that, you're going to smash them to pieces anyway, so...
We've seen worse though.
We have seen worse. What was that one with a hole in the top, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.